Welcome to Symphony Sounds, a new program of the Billings Symphony. Today I am joined by special guest, Rocky Mountain Jazz Collective musician, director, as well as arranger, Scott Jeppesen. Scott will be our guest conductor for Christmas on Broadway, which will be held December 16th at the Alberta Bear Theatre. So welcome today, Scott.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let's dive right on in.
Sure.
What can we ask or share with our audience about what to expect from Christmas on Broadway?
Well, this is going to be a really cool show. There's going to be a lot of different takes on Christmas music, songs that you've heard a million times, but this will be done very differently than you've probably heard them before. We have Nick and Desi, longtime Broadway performers in New York City. They currently live in San Diego, and they've been here a few times to Billings. They've performed in West Side Story, in Guys and Dolls, and I had met them on those shows, and we had talked about collaborating on something together, and we had tossed around a few ideas and really hadn't started on anything yet. And then Ann Harrigan, the conductor for the symphony, came to me and said, would you be interested in maybe doing a show like that as a holiday show with Nick and Desi? And so I talked to them, and they were fully on board, and we came up with some song titles. So they're going to be singing, they're going to be dancing, I'm going to be conducting orchestra, and the big band that's going to be on stage is just going to be spectacular. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It definitely is. It's going to be a great kickoff for our Christmas festivities here in Billings. Yeah. As the arranger, what were some of your favorite memories or times coming together and creating this amazing repertoire? As
I was writing this, there were a few things that I really wanted to try to capture in this. I'm a big fan of history. I teach music history at MSU Billings, as well as a lot of the jazz and composition and arranging classes and woodwinds. What I wanted to do going into this was try to capture a little bit of what makes Broadway special and unique historically. So each one of the pieces that I arranged, I tried to look back at some legendary composer in that long tradition of music and try to kind of channel a little bit of their style.
Absolutely, I bet. And I can guarantee our audience will be dancing in their seats along with the music, especially when there's two amazing stars like Nick and Desi up on stage along with yourself. Could you share a little more about the collaboration behind this and the forethought you all had together?
Sure, yeah. Well, like I said, we had met before when they were here working on the other two shows. And we thought it would be a lot of fun to put together some kind of a program that we could take on the road, right? And, stage it in different cities, and Billings seemed like a good place for us to really kind of create the premiere for this show. So these arrangements, the choreography that you'll see during the show, these renditions, it's going to be a show that's never been performed anywhere else. It'll be the first time that anyone's heard any of these arrangements.
Can we talk about one of your favorite pieces that you're able to arrange and why?
A lot of people really always kind of lean towards the things that are really big, fast, and exciting. As a jazz musician, I would be happy spending all day long, every day playing ballads. I love things that are pretty and beautiful. And one of the pieces that we're going to do, it's actually the second to last song of the evening, is the Christmas classic, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And that song originally started off as a song in Meet Me in St. Louis for Judy Garland. It was written for Judy Garland to sing, and the composer brought it in, and Judy took one look at it and said, "This song is way too sad. Christmas songs are happy. Fix it." So he went back and he fixed it, sort of. It's still kind of a little bit of a poignant, bittersweet song, but the phrase that stuck out to me as I saw an interview with the director, and he was talking about how that song was really meant to be a smile through tears. And so when I was arranging the piece, I started thinking, okay, well, what does that mean to be a smile through tears? There's lightness, there's darkness, there's consonance, there's dissonance, and it should be something that's very intimate and special. And so that's going to be a piece that features solely Desi. Nick gets to take a break on that one, and so I wrote something that I hopefully is going to capture that idea.
I feel like with Billings ramping up with the Christmas stroll and all of the beautiful lights downtown and being able to encompass that in, it'll be a really wonderful event, I believe. Is there any other pointed areas where you feel the audience is really going to just be awestruck in their seats, wanting more and dancing their ways out the door?
Yeah, I mean, there's talent on so many different corners of this show. The members of the Rocky Mountain Jazz Collective, a handful of them are friends that I've had from many years back when I lived in Los Angeles, and they come in, fantastic improvising jazz soloists, and so they'll be back and they'll be featured in their own capacity. Nick and Desi are truly what in the Broadway world they refer to as triple threats, which they can sing, they can dance, they can act, and so we're going to see little bits of all of that. It's just going to be a real treat for the ears, the eyes, the soul in every regard.
Absolutely, I agree. So please don't forget to snatch your tickets up. This is going to be a wonderful Christmas festivity for people of all ages. You can get your tickets online at billingssymphony.org or by calling the Alberta Bear box office. But please come join the festivity. It's a unique collaboration between one of our favorites who we have on our Sukin series every year, Rocky Mountain Jazz Collective, as well as our fabulous Billings Symphony Orchestra, and then Nick and Desi just to round it out. It's going to be fantastic, and we cannot wait to see you there.